everyone. How are we all? Let me know if you can see and hear me, of course, as usual. Think I'm live now. A lot of people here already. Good to see everyone. Hello, hello. Oh yes, I'm definitely live. I can see ads. Yes, I can. Oh dear, my glasses. That's not a good start, is it? Can't see through my glasses. Right. There is a poll up. I was a little bit late putting it up. Um, So cast your votes now while I talk a wee bit. There are only three portraits left for me to do on this section, so it is between Ariel, which is the biggest, and Pocahontas and Lady and the Tramp. Now, I don't want to sway the vote, but I'm wondering if the biggest last might be good, but I do not mind. I will go with the majority. I will go with the majority. I just want to make sure I can definitely see and hear. Yeah, good. You can see and hear me. Thank you, Neve. Thank you, Angela. So, hello everyone. There's a lot of people here, a lot of people joining as we speak. So, I can't remember everybody that's here. Um, but I want to thank you all for being here and just say hi to you all. And yeah, we're back. We're back doing the Disney Museum 9,000 piece, section A. And I have, I feel like I've really been blasting through these portraits. They have been coming together nicely, haven't they? Now I've got this one out because these are the ones I did last week. These three, and attached a little bit of the edge to Snow White, and we've got a light attached to Mulan, and then we've got Cinderella there. I did fill in a few gaps with these ones, which are underneath. That's literally everything else under there. But I'm going to build the today's ones on black foam board. I just wanted to show you this first. So there we have it. It's coming together nicely. It really is. Which way? That way is probably going to be better. There we go. So, well, the black foam board. And here is the poster. Now then, let me know. I have fiddled about with the focus, but please let me know if it's not very focused so I can adjust. I have to go through this every time because it's just too small for me to see. I'm looking at my iPad screen. It looks all right to me on there, but it's hard to tell. Maybe it might be slightly oh, Megan. Hello all, new member here. I'm joining to puzzle my copy of Disney Museum along with you. Hi Megan. Thank you for joining. And thanks for puzzling along. That's so cool. Oh, it's exciting. I've watched the previous live streams and it just seems like such a fun group. It's definitely fun. Definitely fun. You should join are you in the Discord server, Megan, as well? It's fun in there too. It's fun in there too. You can hear me okay, that's good. Welcome to the madhouse. Right, so yeah, so do let me know if it's focused okay, and I'll continue on until I see somebody say something. It's a bit I have to look at my iPad until the poll's away because the poll obscures a lot of the chat. But yeah, so it's lovely to have you here, Megan. Thank you. Right, these are my edge pieces. I'm going to put those to one side. I can't see myself needing those. These are all the Ariel pieces here. The only ones left in this box, so they're nice and spread out. And then in here, I've got Lady and the Tramp there and Pocahontas there. I'd say Lady and the Tramp and Pocahontas are similar sized pictures. Maybe Lady and the Tramp's slightly bigger. And it's hard to say because Pocahontas is round, whereas Lady and the Tramp is rectangular. But definitely, this is the biggest of the bunch. So, oh, we're on 50% on Ariel. Oh, 49. Okay, I wonder what the other two are because it's kind of collapsed itself, so I'm not entirely sure. I need to have a look. So, yeah, so I don't know if looking at the pieces helps you. I'm wondering about maybe just brightening this up a little bit. It just looks a wee bit on the dark side. An appropriate phrase for coming up on May the 4th. There we go. That's a little bit better. You are in the Discord. You haven't added anything yet. Well, there's a puzzle along channel for this puzzle, so feel free to add any of your progress pictures in there. I'd love to see how you're getting on with it, and just anything you've got to post. We all love looking at the posts and chatting away. It's a good wee group. Right, so okay, I'm gonna have to stop the poll, see who's won. Let's see. We have oh, it's Ariel. Ariel's won. Okay, you all want the Little Mermaid first. Right, Pocahontas lost with 13%, Lady and the Tramp 36. All right, that is fine. That is fine. The majority has spoken. So I will end the poll there and I will pull out the Ariel pieces. Now, I suspect with Ariel that there will be a lot of pieces in her pile that belong to others. And the reason I think that is because if I just open this out, there are it's very dark at the top of Ariel's picture, and I remember this from last time. I did some mis-sorting because it's almost black in places up there. There's also some black in Pinocchio, and there are a few gaps in that little bit where it's shadowed. So I may well find some Pinocchio pieces in there. Um, I'm not sure. There will likely be some mis-sorts, but we'll see what we can see and just take it from there. That's all I can do. Any I find, though, I will obviously fill in the others. That's why I like to keep them underneath here. So if I recognise one, I can just chuck it in. And yeah, and I mean, I may have some mis-sorts in Lady and the Tramp, might have a couple of pieces missing from Bambi. They might be in there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm hopeful we can fill in as many gaps as possible. And yeah, just get some really nice complete portraits going. But I will stop nattering at that and I will grab the Ariel pieces out. Yay! Did you vote for Ariel, Ruth? You love Ariel? Yeah, me too. I like the Little Mermaid. It's good. I love the wee crab. And he sings my favourite song as well. Under the Sea. Favourite song in that cartoon. All right, let's get puzzling. That's it. That's it. Right, okay. So that's the box empty. This is my Pokemon box. This has been quite well used, this box lid, since I actually did the Pokemon puzzle. Um, I suppose because it's fairly big, it's useful to have big box lids. Oh, right. Oh, look at all these pieces. Okay, let's just turn them over and see what I can see. Now, I recall the last time I did this, there were a lot of mix-ups between this one and I think Tinkerbell, who's on the other side, section B. And but I remember Tinkerbell had like a similar background. I think. Did she? Yeah, she did. See that? It's like a greenish blue. Oh, and also Ursula. It's very similar. But it is nice. It's funny. I have these memories of kind of issues, I suppose you could say, that I had from having mixed it, but I don't have to worry about that this time because I never mixed it. So I am 99.9% certain that all these greenish blue teal coloured pieces are Ariel and not mis-sorted for anyone else. But I do think there might be some mis-sorts in the darker parts of her portrait. But we shall see, we'll find out. There's also a bit missing from Snow White's hair, which is black. So I'm wondering if that might be in here. It'd be good to find that. It's quite an obvious piece. So that'll be good. So her hair stands out because it's like a bright red. I think probably I'll end up starting with her hair, just sorting that out from the rest. And she's holding is she holding a flower? Yeah, she's holding a flower. That's pink. That's kind of obvious. Excuse me, sorry. Got a little tickle there. Love Ariel. I use a cookie sheet pan. What for your pieces, Ruth? It's a good idea actually, because they're quite big. I definitely would need if I ever were to purchase sorting trays, I'd definitely need bigger trays. I wouldn't be able to get by with little ones. Okay, I'm getting scared now. I'm actually puzzling now, diving into the frames. Oh, good luck. You'll be fine though. You'll be fine. To be honest, I'm not nervous about them, but I can't really be bothered sorting. It's the sorting thing. Like with any puzzle, I just, sorting. Ugh. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. But oh, now then, that looks like it might belong to. Does that belong with Bambi? This doesn't strike me as an aerial piece. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. We'll see. We'll see. I want to put that up there. It just doesn't feel quite like an aerial piece, but maybe it is. I don't know. Good luck, Phil. Good luck with that, Philip. Can't stay. Checking in. Work is dismal today. Oh no! Oh, that's no good. Glad you're getting back on with it though, Philip. You've had a bit of a break from it, haven't you? Oh, that's Pinocchio, I think. Where's Pinocchio? This side? Ah, yeah, there we go. Found a Pinocchio piece. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Tea time builds. But thanks for saying hi. Hi and bye. Yeah. Um, thanks, Ruth and Julie. I'm going to need it. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Eliza. How are you? Beautiful Liza as well. Yes. Godspeed. Yeah. The frames, the frames. They were something else. But I mean, at least you're not doing at least you're not doing it mixed. That's quite tough. I must admit. Now then, that looks like I get the feeling that might be possibly an Aristocat. I don't know. You get because it's sort of quite a black piece. There's a tiny little sliver of red. You get feelings about pieces, especially when you've been working on the puzzle for a little while. You sort of see it and think, I'm not convinced by that one. See, there's another one. That's Pinocchio. Right, I'll put them over there rather than keep moving the board, and I can do some gap filling at the end. So I think that's going to be easier. There's that pink flower. Got some of that. I'll separate that while I spot them. Another bit there. Hello, Sybil. I'm on the frames for bag one. The portraits went way faster than I thought. Yeah, they do, don't they, Megan? They really do. They do fly together. It's like doing it's like doing 13 little puzzles, I guess. There's 13 portraits, aren't there? I think if I'm remembering right. It is a bit like doing that. So it's now these I'm separating. They're her top, her wee bikini thing. Um, they're purple, so put those pieces over there. I mean, that's a completely black piece. That could go anywhere. So, yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. See how many I've got in this pile that don't belong to Ariel. That'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about well, not nervous as I say, that's the wrong word, but I'm just not looking forward to sorting the frames. I do remember some methods I used last time though. Um some ways that I separated them. I mean, you can only separate by pattern, but there's enough variation in the patterns on the frames to be able to sort them. I remember the frame around uh what's it called? Lady and the Tramp. That stood out to me. There were lots of like long lines on that, and then just patterns. You just kind of recognize patterns, and like the Ariel frame. That's pretty obvious. You have some pearls in that. Right, shall I have a wee drink? Wish I had this puzzle. I have to do some saving, lol. Yeah, 9Ks, they're not cheap, are they? It is fun though. I've enjoyed this. I mean, I'm enjoying this the second time around, and I really enjoyed it the first time. Okay, so I'm gonna do the flower, create a little space for myself. And I'll fill in this flower as much as I can. There we are. That was nice and easy. There's a little flower, which is over this side. And then I'll do these purple ones. I think her face is going to be pretty obvious. You can tell straight away the eyes, the mouth. Um, she said, I found two pieces and now I can't see any more. Oh, there's another eye. So we can maybe try putting some of her face together. You'll need to keep us informed on how you're getting on with the frames, Philip. Claudia, I can't believe how fast you did yours. Claudia's done her section A already. You flew through that one. Um, Hi, Ohana, how are you? Not puzzling tonight. After two 1,500 piece bags, I took the day off to give some plasma and read a book. Oh, right, I see what you mean. Give some, yes, like donating, like blood plasma. Got yeah. Oh, that's great. What book? Yeah, what book? Hi, Sam. Got another. What on earth was I thinking tonight? Woe wit. We're gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to say it. Have you got another woe wit, Sam? No, I shelved the current woe wit because the Educa 2K Penelope weights arrived this afternoon. So currently creating all the shape sorted pieces. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Ruth, wait for me. Horrible thrashy romance. Oh, okay. But for my channel, Maya's Month of Love is also for those romances, especially the ones with half naked men on the cover. It's fun to make fun of them with my viewers. Javier, how are you? Married for 15 months. Oh my lord. Wow, that's a long time. That's crazy. You, thanks for supporting me. Claudia, I was working on every free second I had. Yeah, was enjoying it very much. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. You really blazed through it. Decided to start with Ariel's frame. The green jewels are really standing out. Yeah, yeah, I did. Well, even when I mixed it, that's the frame I started with. It's really obvious, isn't it? Been sick with a bad cold tonight, but I'm starting to feel better, so I started a puzzle. Happy to hear your voice, Vicky. Oh, thank you. What a shame. I'm sorry you've been sick. I've had a wee mild cold this week. It kind of affected my throat more than anything, but I feel fine now. I'm glad you're feeling better. What puzzle have you started, have you? We should add What Was I Thinking channel on Discord, lol. Now I'm diamond painting. Didn't bring enough puzzles to the lake. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you're in like a lake house. Diamond painting sounds fun though, too. Julie TSS, haha. I just created a new one called Puzzle Pals or something. Puzzle Pet Pals. I forget what I called it, but anyway, it's about puzzle pets. I need to get some pictures of Grace in there. I had a puzzle delivered today in an Amazon box, and I just left the box out because sometimes I keep boxes, and I just left it out on the table, and of course Grace found his way over to it and laid in it, and then one of the flaps was like closed, so he just used it as a wee headrest. And it's just like that. I wish I'd have got a picture. I never did, but that would be the kind of picture that would go in the Puzzle Pet Pals channel. Hi, Cara. How are you? Now that I'm thinking about it, is May Month of Love anywhere else or just in the Czech Republic? It doesn't ring a bell to me, um, but that doesn't mean it's only in the Czech Republic. Just maybe not in not in the UK. I love diamond painting too. Yeah, diamond painting's good. I've only tried it once. Be good to get another one, mind you. I don't have a great deal of time. I literally today, right? Because I've been really trying to get that Star Wars puzzle finished. I literally had to stop puzzling my 2,000 piece puzzle to puzzle my 9,000 piece puzzle. I've just been puzzling all day, which is great. I'm not complaining. But yeah, it doesn't leave much room for other hobbies, I've got to say. Hmm. Vicky, I'm so looking forward to my merch delivery. Oh, I know that's for buying so much. It's really chuffed. I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad you like it. No, I'm looking forward to mine too because I've ordered something and it hasn't come yet. It takes a few days. Like it's not taken ages, but it takes a few days. But I really, can't wait. I've ordered the Ace of Puzzles in a red t-shirt. But I'll probably get a Grace the Cat one. And in fact, I'd like to have one with all of the designs on, at least one, so that I can, wear them in the videos and stuff. Do a bit of advertising. But I'm really glad you like it, SS. I hope it's nice. I hope it all fits fine and it's all good. Um, Claudia, diamond paint is also relaxing, but kind of strange during a puzzle along. Well, I guess so, yeah. Although you've already done the puzzle along, so what can you do? I got to check the merch store out. Oh yeah, do, Ruth, do. So so the best way to get to it, there's a couple of posts in the I'll talk a little bit about this since you brought it up. There's a couple of posts in the posts tab with the links in for the stores. You could click either one of the links that's relevant to you. There's a Europe store and there is a US store, and the US store covers also Canada and Australia. So if you're from there, that's the store you'd use. And Europe obviously covers Europe. Um, so yeah, they're both up and running. The only thing is sometimes if you click an item in the store tab, because you can get to it that way too, or if you click the link to get to the store, it might not come up with the right currency for you, especially with Europe. It does that sometimes. Like I clicked it once, it came up with euros instead of pounds. But there's a way to change the region. You go to the bottom and you click the little globe icon, and you can change the region. So it's easy enough to fix. But Yeah, go and have a look. The only thing I will say though is I've got two new designs. So there's the cat one that I was just talking to SS about, and there's the proof is in the puzzling design that I've done. But unfortunately, on the Europe side, it has a tendency to just randomly hold it to review them. Like it's done this twice to me now, and for some reason it always goes straight through fine with on the American store, but they hold them for review on the other side of things. So it's quite frustrating. So you may not be able to get those yet over there. Last time I checked, they hadn't approved it yet. But yeah, the Ace of Puzzles is available and the Maloga. And one good thing to look at, if you haven't checked out the merch store yet, is the customize tool. Um, and it's worthwhile talking about this because the with the customized, I've created a few items, obviously, and put them in the stores. But I've not created like everything there is to create because there's so many different options. Or if you use the customize tool, you can pretty much order whatever you like, and have whatever design on it you want. You can add text. Um, it's pretty good. So I would definitely say check that out because you kind of just get access then to the whole range of stuff, um, clothes and accessories and stuff. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited, but I can't wait to get mine as well. But yeah, let us know when you get them, SS. Maybe pop a picture in the Discord. That'll be brill. That'll be brill. Oh, and there's also there's been a wee promotion running for I don't know, since I started the stores because I opened a new store. They do like a 25% off promotion. There's only a few days left of that, but I think there's another one starting kind of straight after. Um, for I don't know, like the May bank holiday or something. I'm not sure. But they have promotions all the time. But it's worthwhile checking out the top of the screen. It usually tells you up there, and you can just click the button and you get some money off. And well, don't know about you, but I love a bargain. So there we go. That's my shameless plug. But thank you for bringing that up, SS. Thank you. It's helps me to get the word out. And I'm going to put a post up about it in a bit more detail as soon as my designs get approved, because not everybody can get them yet. So I've just been holding off. It's a bit frustrating, but never mind. Okay, the tradition is that you are supposed to kiss your love under a blooming cherry tree to keep the love strong. There are no gifts or anything like for Valentine's. Oh, oh, that's nice. How romantic. Yeah, you kiss them on the 1st of May, but the whole month is love month. Oh, I like that. That's no, we don't have that here. I don't know. Does anywhere else have that? Grace looks a lot like my big Sam. He's a ginger boy too. Oh. Yeah, he's got the markings and everything, like on the so you can kind of tell it's him. The little splotches around his mouth. For the longest time when we first got him, I thought that was food. I used to think he just smashed his face into his food and ended up just with like a stain on his mouth, but it's not. It's his actual fur. Popping in real quick to say hi. Hi, Ashley. How are you? I'm on my way to the Star Wars Orchestra performance of A New Hope. Oh yeah. Oh, enjoy. It's going to be so much fun. Enjoy. Out of interest, are you adding the new designs to the US store first? Actually, Sam, no. I actually did them to the Europe one first. I mean, one of them has to come first. I don't particularly choose which one, but I think I put those on the Europe one first. And it said published and it was fine. And then I went over and did it to the American one. And then when I went back to the Europe one, they were suddenly under review under review. But it has done this to me before. So But it was the Europe one last time. But no, I don't think it's which one I'm adding them to first. Because I'm pretty sure I added it to the Europe one first. It's Brill. It's Brill. It certainly is. That's so cool, Ashley. Have fun. Yeah, enjoy. But thanks for saying hi. It's May the 4th tomorrow. It's exciting. Will I get my puzzle finished? I don't know. I will make sure that you'll know how it was later. Yeah, please do. Oh, it's going to be so good. Have a great time, Ashley. Yeah. I've been to a Disney orchestra performance a bit, not the Star Wars one. Oh, right. See, that sounds great too, though. Yes, I got 25% off. It was nice. Good, good. I'm glad you did. Maybe I'll buy the pillow too. Just make sure it because there's two, and again, I don't because sometimes some things are available on one store and some the other. Um, on I forget which store it is, but with the pillows, one's a cover and one's an actual stuffed couch like couch cushion. So just make sure which one's which. Because if you just get the cover, you may have to buy the wee cushion to go inside it. Um, but yeah, yeah, there's a cushion, there's stickers, there's mugs, bags. There's all sorts. You can get all sorts. I was really pleasantly surprised by the range of different things you can get. It's been quite good so far. It's just a bit confusing having two stores, I think. What they do when you set it up, what they do is they ask you which one you want to open and they advise you to open the one where you've got the biggest following. Well, I've got a pretty steady following on both sides and I didn't want anyone to miss out, so I just did both. But yeah, it can be a little bit different depending on which one I'm dealing with. Right. So, okay, that's a hand. I'm trying to do her like torso and face and her arms and things because it's the skin tones are well, there's less of those pieces than all those greens, so makes sense to tackle those first. So it's her body's kind of coming together at the minute. Oh, still got a tickle. Um, I'm getting there. Just there. So we've got the top of her tail bit now, just there. So it's kind of a darker green around her waist. So that was pretty obvious. And let's see if we can get her arms done. No. Look at that. Is that bit? No, I don't know. Right, why is this not coming together? Where are you? Ah, there. Um, greetings from California. Hi, B. How are you? Nice. Have fun. Grace's cuteness is too much for Europe to handle. They will get approved. The other ones did. Um, and if it takes too long, you can message them. Like I actually did message them about my other when I first put my first designs up. Um, I actually messaged them about it, and by the time I got a reply, they'd already been approved. I'm just not sure if it will take longer because of the bank holiday weekend. We've got a bank holiday weekend here. But it might not make a difference. I am not sure, but I am hopeful that they'll be up soon. I do keep checking, but I'm hopeful that they'll be up on the Europe side of things soon. But yeah, definitely give it a look. It's really yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm pleased with how it's turned out. So she's coming together. She's coming together. There's a little bit of that flower, and that attaches there. So that's good. So let's attach that bit. Her hair, in places, her hair almost looks like it's on fire. Like it's so fiery red. Like it's really pretty. It's a really nice vivid red colour in this portrait. There we go. Right, that's definitely that on. Where's that bit? Ah, there's that bit. No. Yes. That bit. So I should have a bit there. There it is. So there she are. You can tell it's Ariel now. We've got her upper body sorted out and her face. So now I think we'll do the hair. Um, I was so stuck in sorting the Star Wars puzzle, I almost forgot the stream. Least you got here. Well, as you can see, this is the first portrait. It's not like I've done all the other portraits yet. So I've just managed to get Ariel's upper body done. That's so exciting that you're building that puzzle, Gustin. It makes me excited to do mine. I'm really enjoying my 2000-piece Star Wars puzzle, though. I put a post up about it on Instagram today and also in the Discord. I started it yesterday. I'm doing the 2000-piece Star Wars universe puzzle by Ravensburger. It's the one with the big AT-AT walker and all the characters standing in a big line in the middle. And then there's like ships and stuff in the background and a red sky. It's lovely. It's a really nice puzzle. I'm really enjoying it. And I've got through a lot of it, like a fair amount of it, but I don't know. Like I do still have some of tomorrow, obviously, to do it. Um, but yeah, will I get it finished? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I hope so. I've slowed down because I'm just on more difficult parts. I've kind of done the really obvious parts, and I've now really just got the crowd of people and then the big 8080 walker thing. And I'm sort of like I'm drawn towards doing the crowd, the characters. The faces are just jumping out of the pieces at me because I decided to full flip it. I kind of like I saw this big empty board in front of me, because I cleared away the Piatnik puzzle, and I was like, "Ooh, I might full flip this." I just took full advantage of having a free board. And it's been really fun. It's been a really fun puzzle. Yeah, I'm racing a bit to get it done. I hope I do. Hope I do. It's been really fun to do it. And then when that one's finished, I will be pulling out wildlife, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to get back onto that puzzle. I really can't. Right, there we go. That's her. So I'm just separating the red now where her hair is. So there's a good few of them, but a lot less than the greens. So that's the logical way to go. Next, and I'll probably maybe just do the brightest ones first and then work my way out. Certainly won't finish it by the end of tomorrow. Yeah, you've got a few more pieces to do than I have. What are those sections? 4,500. Are you just sorting at the minute? I've got a Snow White Disney bag. Ah, sounds nice. I have something coming from the merch store. Don't know what it is because it's been ordered by my kids slash husband. So excited. Oh, Well, I could probably find out, but I won't. I won't spoil it. So wait, so Mother's Day's coming up for well, I think like everywhere in the world except the UK. I'm not sure why we're different in that respect because our Mother's Day's in March. Um, but am I right in thinking it's a week tomorrow? Is that right? Working on 750 heart and soul bird watching. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Heart and soul, is that the brand, Cara? Julie, the previous owner had already opened bag A, so I just started with it. Bag A, is that top left? Does it go A, B, C, D? Or does it go A, B, C, D? I don't know. Look at you, Deb. I've still got to decide what I want and place my order. I know, choices, choices. I'll probably do them in order A, C, D, B. So I end with a section with the movies I enjoy more. Okay, I've got you. B, yeah, so B is top right, then I assume. This is assuming that you enjoy the original movies more. They're on the top, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. It's right there. I can just look. Justin, are you going to watch the movies as you build it? I think I'm going to watch them tomorrow. I'm gonna. It's been ages since I've seen Star Wars. Like ages. I always used to watch it, with my family and stuff. So it's gonna be weird watching it by myself. But I think I will. I'll watch A New Hope tomorrow and take it from there. Just an only way to do an 18K, leave a section to last that you like more. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. At the very least, I'll watch the first 6 movies. Yeah. Good morning, all. I'm at a line dance comp on the Gold Coast, just watching, also watching this in silence. Multitasking at its best. I like it. I like it. Well, you know me, I'm a dancer as well, so that's a good combo. Puzzling and puzzling and dancing. 3K wildlife or the big one? The big one. The biggie. I'll do section. Well, actually, we've got 3 sections to go. 8, 9, and 10 on the far right. And Sam actually had a good idea. So I, so far as I've been doing the wildlife puzzle, I have been finishing a section or a double section and then putting it together as it is so far. I did that for sections 1 to 7, but it's getting so big and unwieldy now that I said that I wouldn't put it together again, all of it together, until it was done, until I'd done all 10 sections. And I'm sticking to that. But one thing that Sam said was that if that's what I'm doing, does it really matter what order I now do the sections in? Do I need to do section 8 next? Could I do section 10, which I'm not looking forward to because of all the green, because it's like the most green on the 2 outer sections. I don't know if you remember section 1, like it was like a green overload. So yeah, so Sam's idea was to try doing number 10 next, and then do 8 and 9 in whatever order, so that I wasn't doing that one last, kind of finishing on a high. So what do you think? What do you think to that idea? I actually quite like that idea. Should I do that? Because as I say, it's not like I need to do 8 so I can put them all together, because I'm not going to do that till it's done now. So which one do you think I should do? 10, or do you think I should do 8? um I'm inclined to say I'm inclined to say 10. I think that's actually a really good idea, because it would be a bit rubbish to, if I just felt overly exhausted by the end of it, because there's so much green in the darn thing. So let me know what you think to that idea. That's an early comp, Claire. I'm hoping it's t-shirts. It's way too hot here for sweatshirts now. Oh, hopefully they'll not get you a sweatshirt if it's too hot. It'd be good if it is. I hope so. I'm excited for you. Thank you. Thanks for asking for that. I think that's brilliant. We've got Father's Day coming soon in UK. Yeah, in June. But do you know what? I think we're the same as everybody else with Father's Day. But for some reason Mother's Day is different in the UK. In Romania, Mother's Day is in March too. We don't celebrate it in May. Oh, okay. So it's not just us. It's not just us. I have a friend who I used to work with, and she's from Latvia, and she said that it's kind of both. I didn't really fully understand the explanation, but she said they kind of do, unless she personally does both, because she lives in Scotland. Um, so I don't know. I'm not sure in Latvia, but she made it sound as though it was, it was a wee bit of both. A is top left, B is top right. Oh, okay. So that's how it goes. Left, right, left, right. Yeah. C is bottom left. Just guess which section is back D. Is it in the middle? Other countries just picked a day to celebrate it. The UK's day is based on Mothering Sunday, which was an ancient religious day. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Mother's Day is May the 11th. Yeah. I'm planning on watching the original six movies tomorrow. We're all going to be watching Star Wars. I'm not secretive about that. I don't enjoy the sequel movies. No, well, I think there's a few people that feel that way, Gustin. I didn't mind them, but I do have my preferences. It's hard to puzzle when daughter is here, keeps asking me what I'm doing. Puzzling, puzzling with your puzzle pals. Agree with Sam's suggestion. Yeah, do number 10. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna just take this or move it back a bit. It's kind of in the way. It's in the shot. Oh, it's annoying me. I don't think I can. Oh wait, I do have a bit of tape there. Let's see if I can get it stuck. There we go. I keep seeing it out the corner of my eye and it's annoying me. So there we go. Now it's out of the way. Where was I? Smart approach. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Of course you do, Sam. That's because it is a great idea. Good idea. Totally agree with Sam. Yeah, I like the thought of doing 10 next. Save the fun ones for last. Yeah, thanks, Dexter. Yeah, no, I agree. I think I might. I think I might just do 10 next. I'm still excited to be getting back to it though. We don't have Father's Day. Oh, right, don't you? Oh, give the dads a day. Mother's Day should be every Monday and celebrated by giving Mum a day off and making dinner for her. Every day, in my opinion. I like that idea, B. I like it. My favourite Star Wars movies is extremely predictable. It's just 5, 4, 6 in that order. Yeah. But a lot of people seems to be Empire Strikes Back first, but that's not my favourite of those three. It's not. But I think it's because when I was a kid, I was really young, right? I mean, Star Wars was a big thing in our household, but I was really young when we would watch the Star Wars movies, and Empire Strikes Back always kind of scared me a bit. Like, I couldn't watch it kind of a way, but in a oh no, now Han Solo's frozen and Darth Vader's got the upper hand, and it's all sad, and it just I don't know, it just and then Luke gets hand cut off and all that. And I know it's got the whole "I'm your father" line and everything, and it's got all that, and I mean, it's a brilliant film. Don't get me wrong, but that memory of watching that one when I was a kid, and I just always used to be really relieved when Return of the Jedi came up, and it was like, yay, they're winning again. I guess it's a kid's mentality. But that's how I've been ever since. I'd probably say 4, 6, and 5 for me. Um, but I do realize that a lot of people love Empire Strikes Back. I don't dislike it. I just, it's not my favorite one. In Portugal, Father's Day is in March. Mother's Day is in May, but 1 week before Switzerland. I always have to be careful to call my mother the right day for her. Ah, right. Like, gosh, it gets a bit confusing, doesn't it? Revenge of the Sith is my personal favourite of them all. Of all of them, even the originals. Cool. That's cool. I'm not into Star Wars. No, I know it's not for everyone. Not for everyone. I hate to say it, me either. My kids aren't. I could never get my kids into it. 5 and 6 kind of function as one movie, as in that the plot of one very long movie happens across the two of them. Yeah, yeah, and I see what you mean. The original trilogy is the best, followed by the prequels. The sequels to me are not canon. Yeah, yeah, I don't think you're alone in that, uh, Philip. Me either. I haven't seen any Star Wars movies. It's okay though. That's okay. Hmm. Right, I better get on with wee Ariel. Right, she's getting no attention because we're going on about Star Wars. Um, right. I'm just kind of eyeballing these. I don't really feel like I need to shape sort or anything at this stage. That could well be Pinocchio. That's kind of like a more of an orange than this hair is. It's like a duller orange. I think that's a Pinocchio piece that's got put in the wrong pile. Um, there. Just it's a real nostalgia thing for me. Star Wars. It just reminds me of my childhood, I guess, and my brother and sister and my mum and my mum always loved Harrison Ford, so she was always quite happy to watch along. There we go. Right, trying to focus on the bright areas of her hair. It's working pretty well so far. Hmm. Oh wait, that's a little bit of her. Looks like a little bit of her. Ah, it is. A tiny bit of a head there on that one. Couldn't see where I was missing a bit, but there it was. Oh, I'm slowing down here. The bigger. Yes. It's like her artwork in the aerial portrait is like in some areas it's like little paint splatters. So there's just like little red dots. Not that that's particularly helping me at the moment. There, that one. Where's that? Ah, there we go. Okay, I filled in the most obvious bits here. Look at there. No. Ah, there, that goes there. She's got a big kind of, what would you call it? A big fringe at the top. So I suspect there's more red going on up here. Left, right. Not sure if that goes there. Can't tell. Yes, it is right. That's good too. That goes there. Is there? No, it's coming. It's coming. Empire Strikes Back sounds stressful now that you explain the story out loud. Well, that's literally what happens. The Empire does indeed strike back. It's your favourite of the original trilogy. Yeah, again, that's popular opinion. I watched Empire Strikes Back today and started Return of the Jedi, but paused for this live. Ah, thank you. I'm loving Andor season 2. Star Wars for grown-ups. Yeah, I need to try and catch some of those series and see what they're like because I oh do you know my phone did that earlier? You know how, like on Apple phones it has like Siri. Um, I said the word series as in like TV series, and it woke up thinking I was talking to it. It just did the same thing just there. Um, so yeah, I need to try and give them a look. I've not really done that at all, but I do intend to. Where's that? Oh, that goes there. Goes there. So these are these little red splatters, and this is where it starts to get really dark. Well, that might be part of Pinocchio. There we are. And then we've got some more splatters down here. That one. I'm not seeing where these go yet. They go together though, those two. I think that might belong to the Aristocat, that one. Have another drink of water. Oh, I'm watching Andor too. So going to rewatch Rogue One after it's done. Oh, love another Star Wars chat. I feel similarly with soap operas. Mum would always watch them, but I hated them as a kid. But now I watch them with my mum because it's almost feels nostalgic. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Not saying I hate Star Wars, lol. I'm just neutral about them. No, no, not at all. I know everyone's not in, not everyone's into Star Wars. Looking good. Yeah, it's looking nice. I'm enjoying it. It's good. I've seen Schmidt have some TK Star Wars puzzles. I never liked that art style too much. Oh, Thomas Kincaid. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm not overly keen either, if I'm honest. It's too sort of hazy. I don't, I mean, it looks lovely when it's done, but I think it would frustrate me trying to puzzle it. Thomas Kincaid artwork. It's kind of how I feel about it anyway. Although, I mean, I haven't tried, so maybe I'm wrong. Mum and I would watch all my children. Oh, we used to watch a lot of movies. So where it was just me and my brother and sister and my mum for a while. And we would watch a lot of movies together. It was one of the Just one of the things we did, and we watched them so many times that we could quote them at each other and stuff. It's kind of like a thing with us. Um, and Star Wars was just, one bunch of them. My mum used to watch, well, when my mum met my stepdad, the series started, and it was always on a Sunday evening, and it was called Heartbeat. And the people in the UK might know what I'm talking about. I used to hate it. I didn't used to hate it because it was particularly bad. I used to hate it because it was a Sunday night, and I knew that whenever I heard the Heartbeat music, it meant it would soon be time to go to bed, and I'd have school the next day. And it just like I used to, whenever I heard it, I used to get a sinking feeling. The Heartbeat music. That's pretty much what it meant to me. Like, oh, I've got school tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know if anyone can relate to that, if that was anybody else's experience here in the UK. My mum watched As the World Turns. I don't know these things. Um, all my children I think I've heard of, but I've not seen it. Thomas Cade belongs in what was I thinking internal catalogue lol. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, I tried one Mulan from Thomas Kincaid and I got one 6,000 piece puzzle of some cottage from him, but it's just kind of blurry until finished. Yeah, it's just that style of artwork, isn't it? My mum's personal favourites were Days of Our Lives and Bold and Beautiful. The cottage one was just because it's uncommon and it was cheap. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. My mum loved Heartbeat. Yeah, my mum did. And my stepdad did. But it always just used to, like, I would hear the music and think, oh no, not Heartbeat. Oh dear. Right, so what I'm doing here is working on the tail. Now, her tail is really bright here, and it has lines, or at least the fin at the back does. So I'm kind of working on that, and I've got some of the outline of her tail as well, because it's sort of quite a thick, dark line. So that stands out to me. So that's where I'm kind of going with this at the moment. Just trying to get her tail together. That'll go there. That goes there. Oh, that goes there. Okay, so definitely the brightness is helping here. Like it's a quite a nice bright green. Yeah. Oh dear. So just carrying on like this. I'm not sure if I've got it the right way around. There we go. Joins those. It's quite tall, her portrait, isn't it? I don't know if it's going to fit on. Hopefully it will. I've got the heartbeat theme tune in my head now. I won't sing it. I won't sing it. Ooh, there we go. So this is the fin at the front. That's it. Oh, I like this. It's coming together nice and quick. Love it when they just go in one after the other after the other. It's so satisfying. Hmm. Where's that one go? Where's that one go? There. It's there. That goes there. Oh, I've gone into the zone now. Sorry, I've stopped talking for a few minutes. Chat amongst yourselves, of course. One, that one. Oh, where's that one? Ah, there. My mum just watched Two and a Half Men and Scrubs. Two and a Half Men was funny. Scrubs I never watched. She liked comedies. Love Scrubs. Well, she stopped watching Two and a Half Men after Charlie Sheen had to leave. Yeah, wasn't quite the same, was it? Can't say I blame her. Oh, Scrubs is my second favourite American sitcom. Friends is number one. Big Bang Theory is third. Oh, Big Bang Theory is hilarious. I love that. Only Fools and Horses is the best one ever. So, right. So, have you seen the episode of Only Fools and Horses, Philip, where Raquel has to sing and she's singing with a guy who can't pronounce his R's? Um, and she's really trying, like, she's really trying to keep a straight face, but it's like it's really cringe. That's my favorite Only Fools and Horses episode. Kentucky Derby is in 2 hours. Oh, right. The Heartbeat theme tune is stuck in my head too now. Yep, sorry about that. I know it's stuck in mine as well. We love Vicky in the zone. Love that zone. Yeah, it's a good zone. It's a good zone to be in. Just means I kind of stopped talking, but I'm still with you. Still with you in spirit. There we go. Where's that piece? So our tail's mostly together now. Um, I wonder if there's a ah, I wonder if there's a frame piece with that. Yes, there is. There it is. So now let's just move these down. Because I need to move her up a bit because her tail's like I don't know, like down here, and then she's got the rest of her body bit just there. So yeah, it's just kids filling in the gaps, really. I mean, maybe I could do some of these bright ones. Again, they kind of stand out quite a lot. because they're just so bright. It could be that, oh, that goes, no, that goes there. No, I think that goes at the bottom somewhere. There we are. That must go that side. You can tell what side the frame pieces go on because of how much of the picture you can see in the frame piece, if that makes sense. There's a lot of picture in I don't know if that's, if there's more there. So there's a bit of the top of the frame. There's a lot of picture in the frame on that side, so this will go over here as well. And then, but then there's a lot more frame on this side. And then at the bottom, again, a lot of frame. Slightly more picture than on that side though. So you can kind of work it out. That one I'm not sure. It's nearer to the top. There we go. I mean, another thing that gives it away up here is that the frame is slanted. I don't know if that goes there. I think it does. No. That one. Does that go up there? Don't know. Not sure about that one. Or that one. Oh wait, I think that might go at the bottom. There. That one might as well, actually. I'm not sure. I think that goes up in the corner. Oh, there. That one goes there. Hmm. There. That goes there. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of red in that one. Oh. Ah, there, it goes there. Well, it goes along here somewhere. I just can't fit it in yet. I've got a lot up here, but I can't kind of put them together yet. Right, let's maybe go back down to doing these bright colours. A little bit of the tail. Right. Hmm. Is that there? No. That goes though. There's some like bubbles just around the edge. They're like blue bubbles just around the edge of her tail. So I'm wondering if they might help if I look for those. Oh, where's that? That looks obvious. Hmm, there's more blue bubbles. It's not easy. Certainly this bit anyway isn't easy. Some bubbles there. Does that go? No, it doesn't. Ah, there we go. I'm personally struggling with my puzzle, but only because I played blueprints all day today and my brain is done with puzzles, lol. Yeah. You do get a bit puzzle frazzled sometimes. I'm feeling a wee bit that way today because I've been working on the Star Wars one and then I was straight onto this one. I'm enjoying both puzzles. It's just when you've been doing it quite for like a long stint. Blueprints is a mystery slash puzzle slash board game video game. All right. Brilliant episode. I know that one. Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? I remember watching that as a kid and just cracking up so much. I love Only Fools and Horses. It's so good. Ariel is one of my faves as a child. Hello, Lisa. I really like this pic of her as an adult. Belle and her story is my favourite now. Thank goodness my grandkids love Disney, lol. Yeah, I always liked The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. I loved Aladdin. I really enjoyed Aladdin when that came out. Vicky in the Zone again? Nice. Yeah, I did for a wee minute there. I've seen a lot of talk about blueprints lately. Is it any good? Oh, couldn't tell you. SS? Is it any good? There. That's that one. Ah, that goes there. And that goes there. I think there's some quite large bits of frame with a tiny bit of Ariel that I've not got here. I've obviously just not discovered them. So that's okay though. Wasn't expecting it to be a perfect sort. That doesn't happen often. In fairness, this little island that's coming together is like really bright green. Just kind of thinking I could build up a little area that I can then attach. No. Ah, there we go. Can't attach that bit yet, though. That one. Uh, nope. Hmm. It's tricky. Maybe it's good I started with this one. Get it over with. There we go. No. Right, where are you? Wait, that's you. That bit goes there. That bit goes there. It's there. That bit goes there. Come on, where's that bit? That bit should be really obvious. Oops, that doesn't go there. Where are you? Am I holding it in my hand? No, I'm not. There it is. Okay. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's my new obsession. In capital letters, too. Oh, it's €30. Not buying that the same month I spent €400 on a Star Wars. Maybe next month. Guston, no, wait for sale, but take a week off to play it because consume your brain. Oh no. This is why I don't really play games now because they do. If I enjoy it, it will take over. And that is not what I need. There you go, that attaches there. And that attaches there. Okay, so we've got it's attached top to bottom at the very least. So that is good. That is good. Whew. It doesn't go there, but that does. No, it doesn't. I don't know. So let's see if I can fill out all the rest. Still some quite bright pieces to put in. Wonder if that. There, that one. Okay, so I might get a little island together here. Maybe. Oh, that goes there. That goes there. Hmm. Hmm. Because if I could get these in. Wait. Ah, there we go. That goes in there. I'm not sure about those. There we go. Maybe the remaining tail pieces will be more obvious here. Um, yeah, I think they are. There we go. Um, and there's a lot of just really dark pieces after that. Yep, that's pretty dark. Wait, and we've got that blue splashy area. There we go. That's it. Okay. Ooh, where does that bit go there? That goes there. Oh, I'll just straighten my back a wee minute. She really is a big portrait, isn't she? In a good way. It consumes your brain in a good way. She's coming together nicely. That's it. Good job, Vicky. Thank you, Cara. Oh, it looks like you might need a piece of white paper for the rest of the pieces. Aye, they're pretty dark, aren't they? Well, maybe we'll see. I'll keep going on as I am for now. There's still a few bright ones. One or two, anyway. So we'll see what I can manage. It's there. Otherwise, I should have that. Where's that? Oh, that big is there. Ah, that's that one. Found that one. I'm not even certain that belongs to Ariel. Again, I think that might belong over there. On another portrait. There. What's up there? Pretty sure that belongs to her. Don't know about that one. It's the wrong pattern. That one I'm not sure, but it goes up there definitely. This one I don't think goes with this either. I'm not certain about that one either. I don't know about that one either. Hmm. Okay. Well, we'll just keep plugging away. You might be right about the paper, Ruth. Try and get this bit filled in first. I do have some paper down there. I've actually been using it for my Star Wars puzzle. So I might be able to just use that piece. Click it then? No. These just aren't jumping out at me at all. Ah, there, that goes there. Where's that bit? Blimey. I've ground to a halt. Doing good, is it? There we go. That goes there. Right. And no, I still can't get those in. That goes in there. I've clearly got some missing from the frames. That's there. Doesn't it go there? No. That's there. Oh yeah, they're very dark, aren't they? Although I can see some green in some of them. Not much, but some. Okay, let's try this. That goes there. That goes there. That one. Concentrating now. That one. I'm a little bit worried about the amount of pieces missing here. I don't think they're going to be in either of the other two piles, so I don't know what's happened there. Oh, how big is there? Ah, there we are. Wait, no. Oh, for goodness sake. Wait. Aha! It's because it goes in there. There. That attaches that, thank goodness. I was getting fed up of having that floating around. That's in there. Get in there. Can't move these over here. Hope I've not missed too much chat. Sorry, I'm really concentrating now. Hello, Dolly. How are you? I opened the Piatnik 6000. So far, I have three-quarters of the first bag sorted. Yay! Oh, brilliant! Oh, need to see the progress pictures on that. So, are you doing so? It's top and bottom, isn't it? That it's divided into. So, are you doing the top or the bottom? Are you sorting by card or color? Currently working on the Mulan frame. It's coming along nicely. Yeah, that one's quite bright, isn't it? Because the light's shining on it. So that's a good one. The black foam board may show up the differences in the dark pieces better than white paper. Yeah, I know. I wondered that myself. I don't know whether or not there's not that many. Don't know whether or not to get the paper or not, but I do have some handy just in case. Excellent, Deb. That's interesting to know. Yeah, no, I remember there was a discussion about that on the Discord, wasn't there? About how in actual it seems kind of counterintuitive, but in actual fact it can, excuse me, it can really help. Do you know, I think some of these pieces may have gone back in the box because I've thought they were wall. Because there's a lot of these that are very similar colours to the wall in between the frames. And so that that I think that that might be what's happened here. That's why I've got these gaps that should be really obvious. Um, and that one too, like even some of the inner ones, it's very similar to the shade of kind of green that the wall is as well. Oh, thank you, B. Great job on the piano, Vicky. What an accomplishment. Thank you. That's kind of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it felt great finishing that puzzle. Still can't quite believe it. Sam, I can't remember the theory behind it, but there are some photos on Discord when I did my New York in neon that shows the difference when the pieces were laid out on black trays rather than white. Oh, okay, that is interesting. Yeah, I guess maybe you see the nuances a bit more against a black background. Do you think? Maybe? What time are we on? About 10:30. Yeah. Um, Gosh, it's taken me like an hour and a half to get this far. Right, so um, now I need to try and figure out where these pieces go, and that's not going to be easy. I can see the green quite clearly, like where there's little bits of green in the piece. I think that might be frame. Hmm. Well, there they go together. But there's a bit that's missing there. That's got green in it. And so has that. So we're out there. Right, hang on. Oh, that's a centerpiece. You can tell. So you know the center line, the vertical one, it has tiny little prongs, and that is one of the center line pieces because it's really actually dark on that bit. So that's been missorted, but not for another picture. It's one of the center lines. Now then, it's making me wonder about this. Does this piece actually go in here? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Right. I'm going to turn this around because it's too far away from me, so she'll be upside down for a minute. Um, or two. I can at least maybe try and decipher shape. Oh, the cat's meowing. Cat's meowing at the door. I don't even know if I have half of these. There's one. There's another one. That's good. So I'm using shape. That I'm not convinced goes with this. Wait. Ah, I'm wrong about that one. That does actually go here. Is that go? Nope. Nope. No, and nope. Right, so I don't have that bit then. Wait a minute. No, I don't have that bit. Unless it's. Wait, no. I don't know where that bit goes. Right, what about that bit? Have I got that? That's another centerpiece. Again, tiny little gap rather than a little prong. I think I might have a lot missing from her. A lot more than I'd hoped. That goes there. Mm, okay, that way, that way, that way, that way. Nope, nope. Have I tried that? Yes, I've tried that. Urgh. Can I fit there? No, that doesn't fit. That one? Yes, that's right. That's right. Hang on, we've got these too. Hmm. Hang on now. Can I at least attach that? Wait. No. Darn it. Oh, if I could just attach this bit, that'd be handy. Oh, is that go there? Yay! Okay, that goes there. I can't get the corner in. That's so annoying. There, that goes there, but I can't put the corner in. Is that? No. Oh, they know they're centre bits. We've established that. Oh, how frustrating. Um, their frames down that side, so it won't be any of these, but maybe no, no. I can't attach those two, and I can't attach that one. Arrgh! Dash it all. Right, and I think the missing ones here are in the wall pieces. Well, in everything else. I've not actually separated anything specific yet. But yeah, I think that's what's happened there. But it's just too dark to really distinguish shadowy parts and everything else. Like these two are definitely centerline pieces. You can tell because of the tiny little prongs and the tiny little holes. So, I mean, I don't think they go together necessarily, but that's how I can tell that. Because if you look at the bottom, and I remember when it was mixed, I remember having real trouble with the center line because particularly down here, it gets really shadowy and black, and it's hard to distinguish what's going where. Um, hang on. Started with the top, have faces, reds, blues, edges, and dark lines. Yeah, good idea. I'm going to do both bags at once because can't say I did a 6,000 piece puzzle if I only do 3K at a time. So have you mixed them or are you just going to sort them separately? That green piece is going to drive me crazy. You and me both, Ruth. If Dark was here, they would possibly be able to explain the theory behind it. Oh, Clock, sorry. Can't read. Probably could, yeah. Megan, I'm working on Snow White's frame. Slow going, but I'm really enjoying it. Oh, her frame's really big and ornate. Her frame was one of the last that came together in when I did it mixed. But good, that's good going. I actually enjoyed the frames too. I actually didn't find them as bad as I thought I was going to. It's just there's just such a lot of pieces. One piece at a time, that's it. That's all we can do. Wow, Deb, you're so brave. Best of luck. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, that puzzle, definitely. But it's so good. It looks so good when it's done. I enjoying the looseness. Yeah, such a loose puzzle. I shouldn't say that, should I? I don't want to spoil your enjoyment of it. Right, this one I don't think this belongs to Ariel's frame. I'm not entirely sure which one it does belong to. I'm going to attempt to put these in. I know I've got some Pinocchio ones here, and they're centerline pieces, so I'm going to put those back in the box. Right, so hang on, I'll flip her around. So at the very least, she can be the right way. We'll put her over there. Put her over there. So I'm gonna just shift her along a wee bit. Now then, that bit where I was confused and I thought it was Bambi, it's Mulan. It goes there. I don't think I've got any of these portraits in with these pieces now. Just out of interest, actually. Gonna see if I've got. No, still don't have that either. So that's tricky. Never mind. So have I got? Just going to grab them, lift up this board as well, and hit these pictures. Now that I'm not sure where that goes. There we go. That's a Pinocchio bit, and that's a Pinocchio bit. So I was right about those. Um, I might actually have that one as well. Might actually have some others. Is that a Bambi? No, not sure about these. What about that? Not sure about that either. Yeah, not doing too well, am I? There's an Aristocat one, and another, and another. That's good. And another. So found a few of the Aristocats. These I'm not certain about. I'm just going to grab these because I think some of them might belong with Pinocchio. There we are. There's one. Another one. There, they were all Pinocchio. So that's filled him out quite a lot. So that's good. Something at least. And these ones I am not certain. So what I'll do next is I'm going to put those up there. I will grab second in the poll, which was, I believe, Lady and the Tramp. I think Pocahontas was last, wasn't it? Last place. So let's do that. Diving into Lady and the Tramp now. Well, pops back in. This is happening so quick. Oh, I felt like I went really slow on Ariel. Sort one bag at a time, but sorting all before I start puzzling. Not going to stir them up, but doing it. Okay, yeah, I've got you. I've got you. No, I totally get that. Totally get that. So nervous. I don't have a single piece together yet. I'm sure it will frustrate me, but I'm mentally prepared for it. So, with that puzzle, I mean, it's quite funny because I was sitting doing I was editing the full time lapse of it earlier today, and it meant I was kind of looking back through. That belongs to the Aristocat, I think. There already a wrong piece. Um, I was looking through, the part 1 and 2 videos to sort out all of the time lapse footage, and it was fun because I really could see the way that I was building it, like, and how it developed as it went along. And I would say to start with, you will recognize certain cards quickly. Some of them just jump out because they're just different. Like a lot of the ones that are kind of a bit more cartoonish, they've got slightly bolder lines, maybe. Um, and they're just ones that just have a certain look about them. That and so there'll be a bunch, I would imagine, unless you do it very differently to me. There'll be a bunch that just stand out and they'll come together first, and then the more you together and the more familiar you become with the puzzle, then things start to kind of jump out as you go along. And that's how I found it. I did have to do a lot of sorting by colour initially, but then you find that again within certain colours, certain sets of cards come together, and you think, right, okay, you start to notice the shades of colour and the textures, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine with it. That might be Bambi. It is. Ha! There we go. Feel better about that now? It just takes patience, really. That's all. Patience and time. Me struggling with my 1,000 piece, everyone else working on plus 1,000 pieces. Good to get perspective, lol. Depends on the puzzle. I mean, I've done some super difficult 1,000 piece puzzles. Don't knock it. Oh, that's a Pocahontas bit. Don't know how it ended up in there. I picked what I thought would be a relaxing puzzle to do tonight, but it's far, far harder than expected. I'm having to concentrate too much and only half following the stream. You mentioned it's Dean McAdam, Thomas. Which one is it? You all are amazing. Oh, so are you, SS. What puzzle, Thomas? Yeah, which one are you working on? I'm off to bed as I'm tired now. Okie dokies, Jasmine. Sleep tight. Thanks for joining. It's a Dean McAdam called the Dog Walker. I'm not familiar with that one. I do have a Dean McAdam puzzle, but it's not the Dog Walker. Love the subject. Good job, Vicky. Thank you. About 24 dogs together with birds, cats, and loads of silliness. So it's a busy puzzle then. It says this will be my limit as far as piece count goes. Not enough room to do a bigger puzzle. Still a humongous project. Yeah, absolutely. I watched all your videos and I will rewatch them as I puzzle this monster. Yeah, I hope they help. I think they will. I think they will. But it was like there were definitely more obvious pieces for certain sets of cards. In fact, hang on. Let's have a let's have a wee bit of chat about this. So here's the box. So for me, those cards, and obviously that one, and those cards were really obvious. And then after that, these ones, these ones, these ones here, really obvious. And you get a few together that are along the edges too, because you recognize them from having done the edge and things like that. And once you've got a few bunches together like that, it gives you the confidence because you think, oh, okay, yeah, I've got a few, I'm getting them together. But you'll definitely find ones that jump out at you. And this is so annoying. Does yours have this on the box? This logo obscures completely this one card here in the middle, and then it half obscures that one and half obscures that one. It's so frustrating. It's frustrating. Anyway, I don't want to put you off. But that was my experience of it. It might be totally different for you, but those were the cards that really jumped out at me. I really wish it had come with a poster though, 6K puzzles without poster just seems ridiculous to me. But there we are. And to be honest, 6K is the biggest you'll ever need to go. Like even if you're doing a bigger puzzle, um, any one section of a giant puzzle is not going to be any bigger than 6,000 pieces. So, like for example, that's a Cinderella piece. Okay, I'm going to put that there. So like for example, like um, Life, the 24,000 piece Life by Educa, they're 6,000 piece sections. It's just it. So once you've done the sections, it's just a case of where you find to put them together. I mean, I can't fit a puzzle that size in my flat, so I have to take them to a hall to take pictures and things. Um, but yeah, like the sections of a puzzle don't come any bigger than that unless you mix them. So I've just separated here. I'll show you Lady in the Tramp. I've separated the Tramp. Um, they're obvious. They're distinct from each other because obviously Tramp's looks quite white on this. I think he's grey in the cartoons, but he looks quite white on here. And then she's obviously quite brown. Um, so he seemed like a good. He kind of jumped out at me. So I'm gonna have a go at putting him together first. He's also got a bottle in front of him. Um, so I might be able to find the bits of the bottle. He has the meatballs in front of her. And she's wearing a collar as well. Just jumped out at me a wee bit. But let's see if I can. There's a bit of the meatballs. Nope. Let's see if I can put him together. So there's his eye. Got his nose. Um, hmm. Nope. Yeah. My ability to see what goes where is disappearing. It's trying to race to do two puzzles in one day. I think that must be what it is. Right, that's at the bottom because there's a little bit of frame there. Maybe I could get the outside, like the outline of him. Oh, that's his ear up there. That his ear? Yes, that's also his ear. Okay, yeah, there's his eye. And then we've got the bottle there. That's it. Okay, coming together. There. Where's that piece? That one? There we go. That's the bottle. So now that bit's obvious there because that's green. All right, okay, I've got a bit of traction now. Is that right? Ah, oh, I got that the wrong way around. That's why it was confusing me. There we go. Oh, is it? Oh, it's a candle. That's it. Because you barely see it on here. No, there. And there. That's a bit of the meatballs, so I got mixed up there. Oh, it's an obvious one missing there. I suspect that might be in the Pocahontas box, though. The Pocahontas pile. So now let's get Lady sorted. Eyes here. No, that way. There we go. That attaches that. That's good. Good job. Thank you. Um, I'm working on a Puzzle Folk 500 called Flora and Fauna. Slogging as usual. Puzzle Folk. Oh, I've not heard of that. Is it nice? I shall finish it tomorrow and post it in Discord. Good. Yeah, looking forward to seeing it. Dexter, I didn't think I was a poster person, but really missing it with the kiss. There is also image obscured on the box. I know that's a frustrating box, that one, because it's got like special Mordillo graphics on it, and it cuts off a lot of the picture. Which yeah, it is a bit frustrating. I really think that large piece counts like that need to have posters in. Oh, that scene in Lady and the Tramp was so precious. I love the part where he pushes the meatballs to her with his cute nose. Oh, I know. It's been years since I've seen that movie, but it is cute. That big is that? Yes, that logo is not in a good spot. Your video's already helped because I would never have attempted the 5K Pokemon or this one. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're giving it a go. I think it's a fun puzzle to do. I mean, it is like as difficult as I found it, I loved it. I loved it. You know, like with a lot of puzzles, there's pros and cons, but I just loved it. So overall, I'm really glad. I'm really glad I did it and give it a go. It's going to be a lot of blue left at the end where the background is on this one. The dogs are coming together pretty easily. Not found the other missing Bambi bit, so no idea where that is. Where's that? Oh goodness. If that bit had have been missing, I'd have been frustrated. Right, so there's dark blues and there's light blues in this. In the background, I mean. So I'm hopeful that, no, I can work a lot of this out um from the shades of colour. I don't think that belongs with this. Where? Oh, there. Eh? What's that? Hmm. Don't know where that bit is. Right, so maybe I can use the frame to help here and then just fill in the gaps. Mm, and, not certain if that even goes with this. Yeah, yeah, because I've got. Oh wait, it does. It goes down there. You've kind of got too many corners. I don't know if that goes with this. Wait, does that? Well, I don't know. There, that goes there. Oh, that goes there. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that belongs with this. I think that does. Oh, there we go. So, where are you? There you are. Nope. No. No. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, that goes there. That one's there. That one's there. So this has been pretty well sorted. What? Oh, wait. Have I got one thing wrong? No, that's right. Okay. Phew. Um, I've got some missorted ones there. Uh, okay, this one came together nicely. Much better than the Ariel one came together. Well, that doesn't belong with this. So, where's that? Goodness. It's like a really obvious one, and it seems to be in each one. Oh, that's frustrating. I mean, it may have got mixed up in here. I did have a Pocahontas piece in with that. So it may have got a bit mixed up. Let's see. Does that bit go? No. Well, there you go. And that I assume is in Pocahontas because it's. In fact, I think I've already found it. There we go. Okay, let's get these ones in. Do a little bit of shuffling of the boards again. What's everybody saying? Starting to see what you mean about the ones you just pointed out. The cartoonish ones are easy to see. Yeah, agreed. I too am working on can't speak. I too am building large puzzles because of all I've learned from Vicky's videos. Would never have attempted anything more than a 2K before discovering this channel. Oh, spreading the love of the giant puzzles. I love it. I love them. They're just so good, aren't they? Well, I'm so glad I can help. Somehow I trunk along better in this group than alone. Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad. Same. It's puzzle ASMR here and Vicky thinking out loud when she's puzzling. Yeah, I do that with most of my life, to be honest. I reckon people think I'm bonkers, just talking away to myself. No more puzzling for me tonight. Done most of Mulan's frame. Done a bit of Ariel's and a few other random pieces I found while going through the pieces. Oh, good. See, now you've made a start. It's not so daunting, is it? I love her zone. Great, Philip. Yeah, that's really good. Vicky is just feeding our addiction. Large puzzles are the serious, heavy stuff. There are worse addictions, though, aren't there? I mean, let's be honest. But there's no wrong with a puzzle addiction. Right, okay, so this one, um, right, hang on. I've definitely got a Cinderella one in here. There we go. Ooh, thank goodness that one's filled in. Good, good, good. I've not got any of her, I don't think. So hang on. Maybe I have. One sec. No. Right. No, I don't think I've got any of those. But I'm glad I've filled out those Cinderella gaps. So now that goes in the Aristocat. That also goes in the Aristocat. Oh, and that one does too. There's quite a bit gap filled in the Aristocat that you can't really see there. Just a few that were dotted around. It's because there's some quite dark areas in the Aristocat one. And then that one, that belongs to Beauty and the Beast. Where's that one? Oh, that might actually be. Oh, that actually, yeah, that does belong to Lady and the Tramp, actually. That one, it's like blue. I can't see where it goes. No, can't. Oh, there. Another Aristocat one. Okay, that's good. That's handy. And that actually goes there. That's it. So, 11:15, right. So, have I got time to throw together Pocahontas, do we think? So that I can start fresh with the frames next week. Shall I go for it? I'm getting the pieces out. I'm hoping you're all going to say yes, go for it. We'll see. I love, love large count puzzles so much. Doing a 1K feels like doing a quick puzzle now. Yeah, when you do a lot of large piece counts, 1Ks can feel like that. I still love a nice 1K though. Go for it. Yay! Good. Good, good, good. Yes, all nighter. All nighter. Oh gosh. I don't know. Don't know if I can handle it. I need to get up tomorrow and be ready to do my Star Wars puzzle. Right, that I'm relatively certain is the Bambi, and also that. So I'll pop that over there. Right. Was that her? Yeah, it might be actually. It might be a bit of the frame. Um, okay. So, Pocahontas is black and white. It's like a pencil drawing. So there's no real colour to help. It's just kind of lines. Um, so I'm hopeful that this isn't going to take me forever. I suppose there are lots of different shades though. Some very bright areas like these. Um, that's really bright. That's really bright. That doesn't go there though. It's quite bright, that one. So maybe that'll help there. That's those two together. Ah, okay. Lots of kind of big sweeping lines here. I'm not entirely certain yet which part of her that is. Oh, ah, hate it when they get stuck together. There we go. Oh, that's a bit of her. I don't know what you'd call it. Sash thing. There. Um, Go for it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good. I'm glad you'll agree. Well, after you finish this portrait, you could keep going with your 2K Star Wars. You're trying to kill me, people. Sam, you're too much. Ruth, just an idea. Great idea it is. Great idea it is. Actually, I've got dancing tomorrow. I mean, it's not first thing in the morning, but I do have to get up and dance tomorrow. So if I pull an all-nighter, I'm not going to be much good to them. That's her. That's the bottom. That's her belt. Like her waist there, and then that. What's that bit? Oh, okay. So that bit goes there. Yeah, the brightest bits of her are her dress and her little necklace thing. So that should hopefully give me a bit of a clue with these pieces, because a lot of them are just kind of like a dull grey colour. That could well be a Mulan piece. Ah, there's that belt. And that's quite a thick line. I think yeah, that's kind of her overall outline. Um, there's like a thicker line around the edge of her. So that helps. There we go. Okay, good. That attaches that. Oh, excuse me. That's her necklace there. Okay, so the thick lines thing might help. Does that go? No. Oh wait, that's her face. That's her mouth there. Maybe I can try and find her eyes. There, there's one. And there's the other one. Oops. Other way. She's got an eye down near her mouth. Um, right. And then her neck, quite shadowy. There we go. There. Getting there. The generosity, Sam, still amazes me. Me too. Fell asleep sitting on my couch, so I guess I should go to sleep. The plasma donation always takes it out of me. Oh, I bet it does. Get some rest, Ohana. Thanks for joining us, though. Oh, Vicky, you could probably give dancing instructions in your sleep. Well, maybe. I've been doing it a few years, so I guess so. Um, although, I don't know, might not be the style of dancing they're looking for. Oh, that's funny. Right, there. Okay. All right. Just gotta keep just putting them in wherever I can see them. I think the shades of color help, and also the shape of the pieces. Um, well, they were for a little while anyway. That's quite a bright one. Where's that? Is that good then? No. Hmm. I'm not certain that that belongs to her. There. That's that one. That's that one. No. That does belong to her. Ah, no. There. Again, the thick lines are kind of helpful. Just to distinguish the outline, the overall outline of her. There we go. There we are. Ah, that's that bit. That bit. Can't shake this tickle, it's really annoying. Okay, so we've hit frame on this side, so maybe that can help. Um, oh, oh dear, it's frayed a bit there. Some of the layers coming apart. Mm, there, so yeah, I mean the frames do help sometimes just to um kind of get moving again, if you get stuck. Because there. Hope your dreams are filled with wholesome Disney characters. So quick, yeah, super quick. Yeah, she's coming together faster than I thought she would actually. Um, I thought that I would be a bit slower with this one, but it's not too bad. Uh, Better not speak too soon though, eh? Because now I've slowed down again. I think that's the top. Yeah, it is. There we are. Okay. Get in there, get in there. Mm, that one. Do you know what's funny about this? I feel like I'm getting pencil on my fingers. You know when I don't know if any of you have ever done any artwork like drawing, and you use the soft pencils that make the really dark and I used to get where my hand used to lean on the paper, I used to get like a black bit there where it was the pencil was coming off of my hand, and this is like a it's the same thing. You've got really dark pencil areas, but there's also dust on my fingers, which kind of doesn't help. I keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna get pencil color on my hands, but I guess that's just testament to how good the artwork is, and how they make it look just like in that style. Don't know if that makes sense. Especially in these dark bits, I keep feeling like I'm going to get pencil on me. Right, that I don't think goes with this. I might have a couple of Bambi ones in here. What is that? That's Mulan. Don't know what that is. Mm, that's frustrating. Where's that one? That belongs to one of the other ones. Yeah, there, Lady and the Tramp. That's annoying me. Because I don't know where I could have sorted that into, and this is the last portrait. Huh. I mean, sometimes I did feel like I was half asleep when I was sorting through the pieces of this puzzle. So, yeah, that's a glaring one missing there, and so is that one, if I'm honest. Um, so I've obviously got some quite obvious ones that I've just missed. I hope that's what's happened, and not that, it's not that they're missing. Right, so let's put these in. I think I've got a couple of Mulan and a couple of Bambi pieces. Um, that's Mulan, and that's Mulan. See there, that looks obvious, and so does that. These pieces, where on earth have I put them? Ah, it's what's driving you crazy? Art that comes to life. It's driving me crazy. I lost the last 1.5 hours puzzling. Whose fault is it? I don't know. Don't know. It's not mine. There we go. Bambi. That's a Bambi piece. So is that. See there and there. Where are they? Gosh, I must have been really tired on that day. There's some pretty glaringly obvious pieces missed, like just not picked out there. That one is one. Um, and then that not so much that could be have been mistaken for a frame, but that, and there's a bit in Mulan as well that's there. They're kind of obvious too. I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna worry. That's all the portraits done out of all the pieces that I had sorted. These I can't attach, but they definitely belong to Ariel somewhere around there. Um, so next, now then, let's grab the box. Next, it will be time for me in the second bag to go through all of these. Now, this is everything. I didn't sort beyond literally just picking out portraits. So there are bits where it could just be all wall on some of these pieces. So, um, what I need to do is go through them. I think I'm gonna need to sort, like, take out pieces that are all wall, like that. That's gonna be obvious to separate those. And then maybe take out. There's a bit with hooking. And then obviously as I come across them, if I find pieces of Ariel like those. Oh my lord, I've just dropped it. I dropped it. Oh no. Oh well, that's an Ariel piece anyway, definitely. Um, if I find pieces like that, I can just I'll probably put them to one side so I can fill them in on the actual live stream. But yeah, I'm going to have to just see what I can find. I think I'll probably just do a bunch of phased sorts. That's about the best I can hope for, I think. So these, I remember them standing out to me last time. These pieces, they're from uh Lady and the Tramp. So I'll just do my best, see what I can do. hopefully I'll find those really obvious pieces that I've somehow missed on the first round. A little bit worrying because some of them are really obviously not frame pieces. Like the Ariel bit, I understand. That might belong in Ariel. But that bit in Bambi and Mulan and that, I really don't know how I've missed those. So anyway, touch wood, they will all be present and correct, and I will have just missorted them whilst I was tired or something. But yeah, so got all that to do for next week. Oh well, I'm sure I'll have fun. But yeah, all the portraits done. So pleased with that. I think I made quite good time with those. I think they came together pretty quickly. So I shall put that back for now and take that out another day. My next job will be to finish my. Oh, ha! I was right. See, it won't annoy you now. And that goes there. That belongs to Hook. Uh, where's Hook? Just from rummaging about there. There we go. There. Bonus pieces. Oh, so I just knew that Vicky was looking for the missing pieces. Was not. Well, maybe a wee bit. Maybe a tiny bit. But oh, I might even do it after I go off the live stream. Just stop digging. Anyway, pleased with that. I don't think that's too bad at all. So that's all the portraits done, more or less. And as I say, I'll fill out any gaps as I come across the pieces. But yeah, it's going to have to be sorting out frames for next time. So wish me luck with that. It might be, I don't know if I'll sort through every one and sort them all out, or if I'll just pick out a bunch like Lady and the Tramp and Mulan, for example, and Ariel, and then do those, and then just kind of do it week on week like that. I don't know, but I'll figure it out once I start looking through the pieces. I will figure it out. But yeah, I think I better leave it there. This one's gone on for a wee while, so thank you so much, everyone, for talking to me and puzzling with me as always. And yeah, I've had a great time, like I always do. So yeah, next time you see me, we'll probably be doing a Star Wars puzzle. So I don't know. Who knows if I'll finish it? Let's see. May the force be with me, and we'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.